Hello everyone and welcome back to Rice Fix, and in this video I will replace the air filter and replace the oil and oil filter of this Ford Figo Aspire. So it's going to be a very interesting video. By watching this video you can do basic maintenance of your car at home itself. So come on, let's start the video. So the first thing that you'll have to do is open the hood of the car and go inside of the hood and pull the oil dipstick out. And as you can see here how black and dark the oil is of this car, just wipe it with a cloth and dip it inside again, then take it out again and check if the oil level is proper. And as you can see here, even the oil level of this car is not proper and the oil is also become dark black. So I will replace the oil of this car now. So come on, let's start it. So as you can see here, this is the car air filter box. It will have a tightening ring like this. You will have to loosen this ring first. Now if you want to replace the oil of this car, then you will have to take out the air filter of this car. Why, that I will show you later in this video. But first you will have to loosen the rings which are there on the both ends of this pipe. Then you will have to pull out this pipe from where it is connected to the air filter box. Then you will have to take a Allen key. Now I have taken the Allen key from this set where it is written 2.5. I have taken this 2.5 size Allen key because this air filter box has 4 Allen key screws. These 4 screws you will have to take out now. So here comes out my one screw, and as you can see how long the screw is. So you will have to turn it a lot before taking it out completely. So like this you will have to take out all the 4 screws, and as you can see here how this screw is in the corner, you will have to take this out as well. So once you take out all these 4 screws, and then if you try to pull out the air filter cover, then it will come out like this. But before that you will have to unplug a breather pipe which is connected to the cover, and once you disconnect this breather pipe, keep the air filter box cover on top of the battery like this. There will be still some stuff connected to it, but don't worry about that. So the next thing what we will have to do is we will have to take out the entire air filter box assembly from the car. So to take that out, this air filter box assembly is clipped on here. So put a screwdriver and unclip it, and once you unclip it, then you will have to come on this corner and you will have to pull out this thing from the slot. Then take out this pipe completely and keep it on one side, and once you take out that pipe, your air filter box assembly, if you pull it out now, it will come out easily like this because it doesn't have any other connections. As you can see here, this is my air filter box assembly, and here falls down my air filter. Now if you want to only replace a air filter, then you don't have to do all these things. Only you will have to take out the cover and replace the air filter. So let's move on with the next thing. Now if you go close from where you have taken out the air filter, you will see here the oil filter cover. This oil filter cover you will have to take out now, but before that I will go under the car to take out the oil drain bolt. Now see that you look closely here where the oil drain bolt is situated. On the side there is a tire, and if you come on this side of the tire, you will be able to see the oil drain bolt. Now put a vessel under the oil drain bolt. If you have a plastic one or aluminum one, whichever one you are having, but it should be able to hold 4 liters of oil. Then take a 21 mm socket. Now you will have to use a long pipe to loosen this bolt. I will just give you a glimpse of how I am doing it right here. As you can see, I am slipping on the floor like this, and I have put my hand inside to loosen this bolt. Now since I am using a long pipe, it gives me the leverage and the bolt becomes loose very easily. Otherwise you can have a hard time taking out this bolt. So here comes out my bolt, and as you can see the oil has started to come out. Now let's give time for the oil to drain, and we'll move forward to our oil filter cap. Now you will have to take a 27 mm socket, take the socket and loosen the oil filter cap. Now once I loosened it, I put a vessel under this oil filter connection as well because I wanted to avoid any oil spill, as you can see here. And once you put a vessel underneath, now take out your oil filter cap along with the oil filter. So as you can see here, this is the oil filter, and as you can see that how dark it is become. Now we'll have to separate it from the cap first. Now for the cap there will be some pressing system right here. As you can see here, you will have to press this. So you will have to keep that pressed and pull out the oil filter. So here comes out my oil filter. Now take a cloth and wipe this oil filter cap completely from inside. Now I will show you a slightly closer look of from where we have taken out the oil filter. As you can see here, the interior of it, and there is a tensioner here. I will press it and I will show you. This presses, this keeps the oil filter tightly in position. Now this is a oil filter which my brother had ordered online, but the oil filter which is come is not the proper oil filter. But there's no problem in that because we can obviously send it back. As you can see here, it doesn't match at all. So like this you will have to check before putting the new oil filter by keeping the new part and the old part side to side if they match, and don't try to put in the wrong air filter in place because it can damage your engine. Now on Amazon we had ordered the air filter. Now let's open the package and check if this air filter is the correct one. Now as you can see here, the air filter looks good to me, but first I will keep it next to the old air filter and check side to side if they match. Now if I go to see here, the side dimensions are okay, but when I keep the air filter like this, then you can see here that the new air filter is slightly bigger. Now this can be a problem, but first I will put this new air filter in the air filter box and check if it is fitting properly. So as you can see here, it is fitting properly, so I will not send it back. I will put this in place like this. Before opening the new part, see that you check it first if it is fitting properly and if the parts are matching. Today was a perfect example of all the wrong parts. Now here I have brought a fully synthetic motor oil. Now the rating of this oil is 5W30 and this is a 4-liter can because you need 4 liters of engine oil to fill up this engine again. So here I have opened the cap and as you can see here, it is sealed and there is absolutely no leakage in it. Now I will keep it on the side. So the next thing what I will do here is I will go under the car and the oil drain bolt which I had taken out, that bolt I will put back now. So to put that back, I will push this tray slightly forward like this. Then take a cloth and wipe all the excess oil which is there on the car, because if you put the bolt back and if there is by chance any leakage, then you won't be able to know if you don't dry this now. Now once you dry this completely, put back the oil drain bolt which you had taken out and tighten it properly. And once you tighten it, here I have brought a new oil filter. Now I have brought this from the local market, but this is also not of the Ford Figo Aspire. This is of the Ford EcoSport, but luckily both these cars have same type of oil filter. I have compared both, so both look exactly the same. So this new oil filter I will put in my car now. Now on this cap there will be a rubber gasket or rubber ring like this. Take this out now, because with your new oil filter you will get a new rubber ring like this. As you can see here, this is the new rubber ring. Now this rubber ring, put it on your oil filter cap. So here I have put it on my oil filter cap now. And once you put this ring, the next thing is put the oil filter inside your cap and fit it nicely. And once you fit it there, put the oil filter in position and tighten the cap. Now see that you don't tighten the cap too much also, because this is a plastic cap and the socket which I am using is a stainless steel one. You have seen that already. So once you get a slight snug, see that you stop tightening the cap. So once I have tightened that, my oil filter is now in position. So the next thing what you should be doing is you should be cleaning the air filter box. If there is any dust or any leaves inside of that air filter box, now it's time to empty it. Now this air filter will have two pressing locks. As you can see here, this two goes in these two holes right here, which you will have to press. Now put the air filter box back in position and press in those spots where I have shown you the locks. Then you will have to come in this corner and put it in the slot, and then the clip lock which you had taken out with a screwdriver, now it's time to put it back. Once you press it nicely, you will hear a click sound. On that you will know that it is properly in position. Then you will have to take your new air filter and you will have to put it inside the air filter box now. Once you do that, the pipe which you had taken out, now it's time to put that pipe back and connect it to the air filter box cover. And once you put the pipe back, see that you put the rings in position and tighten both the rings. So the next thing, the 4 Allen key screws which you had taken out, now it's time to put them back. Now once you put back those screws, now take out your oil filler cap and open your new oil. And once you open it, put a funnel and empty the oil into the engine. Take out the funnel and put back the oil filler cap. Once you put it back, take out your oil dipstick and wipe it and put it back inside and take it out and check if the oil level is right. Now when you are checking at this time, it will most of the time show you more oil level, but once you start the engine and once the oil circulates, that is the time it will show you the correct reading, because the oil level will drop and come to the right mark. Now once you are satisfied with all of this, once again go down under the car and check if there is any oil leakage. If you see any oil leakage, it means that you have not tightened the oil drain bolt properly, or you have not put the visor ring which is supposed to be there on the bolt, or maybe the visor ring is damaged. So that ring you might have to replace. Now you'll have to start your car, and as you can see here, my car is started now. And there's one thing which I forgot completely about, is I forgot to connect my breather pipe. Now connect the breather pipe back to the air filter box, and with this your air filter is now replaced and your oil and oil filter is also replaced. So I'm hoping that this video was useful to you. If you found this video useful, then see that you like and share with your friends and family. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then see that you subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you will get a notification when I release my next video. And like this, you will never miss any of my videos. Till then, this is Raisen Fernandez signing out. Until we meet again.